The 318D Sport, the premium executive saloon from BMW.
Behind us is the BMW 3 Series. This one is the 318D Sport.
We first saw the 3 Series in 1975, that was the E21. Now you'll all know that I'm a fan of the E30 and the E36. Now I want to see how this modern variant compares to what I remember from the classic 3 Series.
Well, I was going to say it's come a long way. This model has a 2-litre diesel engine and an 8-speed automatic gearbox.
It's also turbocharged and puts out about 150 horsepower.
Prices start at just under £31,500 and this model is just under £39,000.
However, this one's pretty well optioned up. You've got Mediterranean blue, you've also got comfort packs and other packs too.
I was going to say that 360-degree camera system's very impressive.
It is. It's not just the tech on this car and the interior. The exterior looks great too. Saying that, I'll be looking at the exterior and the styling.
I'll be taking a look at the practicality, the functionality.
And then we'll both drive it.
Annabelle will then bring you the verdict on whether or not this is the car for you.
The first thing you'll notice about the 3 Series is the kidney grille. Yes, this has been on the car since the first ones. It's chrome wrapped and you've also got these black fins as well that give it a sporty feel. And rather cool sculpture. Look at the lenses, the bumper. It's just, well, you can see why the 3 Series sells. When it comes to tech on this car, you've got all-round LED headlamps. They're automatic. You've got LED daytime running lights, rain sensing wipers, and you've got connected drive at the top, which basically updates your infotainment system. They're also rolling out another update that's going to be coming very soon because this car has 360-degree cameras and they will be turned into a dash cam, and on any type of collision they will automatically record the clip, or you can manually record and download to a USB stick. As well as the front parking camera, you've got sensors too. Coming to the side of the vehicle, you're immediately met with 18-inch alloy wheels. They've got a high profile tyre, but that makes it comfortable on long journeys. There's also a range of alloy wheels on offer too. You've also got power folding door mirrors. You can see the camera there. That makes up part of the 360 camera setup. You've got side skirts at the bottom, keyless entry, black B-pillar. The sunroof, that's part of the premium pack. Also, as it's diesel, it takes AdBlue, and you've got discs all round as well. Stepping round to the rear, the first thing you'll notice is the shape of the 3 Series. It's complemented by these sculpted rear lenses, which are LED. Twin chrome exhausts, yes, even on a 318D. Reversing camera, parking sensors, and a shark fin aerial.
Stepping into the car is nice and easy thanks to the doors opening wide and having grab handles. Once you're here, well, the interior is exquisite. Everything's high quality, soft touch materials along the top of the dash, leather everywhere, leather wrapped steering wheel, large infotainment screen. Every button has a nice feel to it. The automatic shifter is nicely shaped as well, and overall everything just has a great feel to it and is very well put together. When it comes to functionality, you have all around electric windows, power folding door mirrors. They are also auto dimming. Our car doesn't have the virtual cockpit, but the dials are nice and clear. You can opt for one, it is an option. You can also get a heads-up display. There is a small screen at the bottom of the dials that shows your range, economy, what mode the car's in. You also have automatic lights, automatic wipers, your cruise control, media controls, and the steering wheel is heated. That is part of the comfort pack. When it comes to the infotainment system, you have Apple CarPlay, DAB radio, sat-nav. You also have virtual assistant, so you can use voice controlling, ask it various things. You can also change some of the car settings. It's a nice intuitive system, very responsive. You can even customize the various driving modes. You also have tri-zone climate control, heated seats. Along the bottom here you have customizable shortcut buttons. In the center here a USB port and a 12-volt socket. Controls for the infotainment system, automatic shifter. You also have your various driving modes including Sport, Comfort, Eco, Pro, electronic handbrake and auto hold. In the central storage area there's a USB-C, and at the top here you have the controls for the sunroof and electronic blind. When it comes to practicality, I've got lots of headroom and lots of legroom. Both of the front seats are fully electrically adjustable. That is part of the premium pack. You have electric lumbar and side bolster support. The steering wheel has reach and height adjustment. When it comes to storage, you're able to fit a bottle of water and a packet of crisps in the door, 2 cup holders in the centre here, as well as a wireless charging pad, a decent sized central storage area for your sunglasses or mobile phone, and a decent sized glove box. Stepping into the back is nice and easy thanks to the doors opening nice and wide. You also have grab handles. Once you're back here, there's plenty of space. I've got ample legroom and ample headroom. This seat's set up for Ben and he's 6'3". There's nice sculpting on the back of the front seats. You can also fit your feet under. 2 adults would be comfortable back here. 3 on shorter journeys. 3 children, no problem. There is quite a large transmission tunnel. You do have a pull down armrest with 2 cup holders. Controls for your digital air conditioning back here. 2 USB-Cs and a 12-volt socket. You also have well-sized door bins. It's nice and light and airy, especially with the sunroof and the light-coloured leather. I must say that the fit and finish in here is exquisite. Soft touch materials along the top of the doors, leather padding, soft touch materials at the bottom of the doors, even on the side here where you would sometimes find hard plastics, it's finished in leather. Coming around to the boot of the car, you do have a power tailgate. It can be opened using the key or the button on the driver's door. Once you're back here, you have 480 litres of space. The rear seats are 40-20-40 folding. Once they're down, it's great for loading longer items. There is a very slight increase between the boot floor and the seats. You can still get your skis in, or 4 or 5 suitcases. There is 2 storage points located either side. They're nice and padded out. They've also got plastic inserts. There is no inflation kit, but our car is fitted with run flat tyres. The battery is located underneath the boot floor. There is also tabs to release the seats at the top here. There is also 4 tethering points and a shopping bag hook. What's the BMW 3 Series like to drive? This model is the 318D, so you have a 2-litre diesel engine that produces 150 brake horsepower. You also have an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It is also turbocharged.
It is, and I mean, I was the one that actually drove this up from, well, where was it?
Cotswolds.
The Cotswolds, wasn't it? My word, what a day we had, because we were out with BMW and Mini and we got to drive some fabulous vehicles, and BMW very kindly gave us the 3 Series and the Mini 60th anniversary, and as soon as I got in this car it felt familiar.
That's it. Somehow it feels like a natural part of driving the 3 Series. Everything about it is so easy.
But I've never driven one before except an E30. That's what threw me. Have you driven any kind of 3 Series?
Well, I've not driven a BMW.
Well, exactly. So how does it feel familiar if you've never driven it? What is it that gives you that feeling of well-being? And I don't know, is it something to do with the 50-50 weight distribution and perfect balance?
I think it's because fundamentally it's comfortable, the steering's set up perfectly, the gearbox is seamless. There's nothing when you get into a 3 Series that cries out that's wrong.
No. Yeah, no, that makes sense, doesn't it?
You know, you don't get in and think, oh, that isn't quite right. Everything feels how it should be.
And as BMW has always said, you drive the rear wheels with the engine and you steer with the front.
With 150 horsepower, it isn't sluggish by no means.
I'd certainly agree with that. With 0 to 60 in around 8.5 seconds, it can really perform when it needs to. On motorways, it's very good at maintaining speed. You've still got instant power if you need it, very torquey.
Absolutely. And at realistic motorway speeds, 200 miles you travelled yesterday,
I did.
you've still achieved 46 miles to a gallon.
And if truth be known, a lot of that was A roads. And this can handle on an A road as well.
Well, that's it, because this car you have normal mode, you have eco, pro mode and sport mode, and once I activate sport mode, put the transmission into sport mode, you can then have some fun.
Whoa. Okay, I've never seen you drive a car like that ever. Honestly, I am not used to rear-wheel drive cars, so it staggers me how well they stick to the road. They're just like glue, aren't they?
It is just so well planted, it is so well sorted out, and like you said, 50-50 weight distribution is key. I'll just put us back into Eco Pro mode.
Please.
But then the car becomes even more quiet, even more comfortable.
Yes.
The steering's incredibly light, yet it still manages to have incredible sense of direction.
And feedback as well.
Yes, and when you go into sport mode, it waitens up. However, it doesn't waiten up to an extent that feels artificial.
No.
It just feels natural.
When it comes to suspension, you will know you're in Eco Pro. It's not quite as comfortable as it is in comfort. You put it in comfort, and it just becomes such a relaxing experience. If you change to sport, then everything tightens up and it feels far more agile and nimble, especially on a back road.
Well, that's it. Even larger potholes and our Weetabix style roads in Britain, it soaks them up with ease. It manages to do so without inducing body roll or becoming podgy. The 8-speed automatic gearbox is seamless. It always picks the appropriate gear,
and it can hold it, can't it, in sport?
You really can utilise all the torquey power available.
You can.
You also have all-around disc brakes, and you get good feedback from the brakes. You have no problems at all in thinking you're going to stop.
No, you've got an electronic handbrake as well with hill hold assist. As with all our cars, we've got a rather optioned up vehicle. We have the premium package, which includes this glass sunroof above us, which is electrically operated. You also have electric front seats with driver memory, lumbar support on the driver and the passenger seat. We've also got the comfort package as well, which includes a heated steering wheel, the powered tailgate, comfort access, and extended storage. It is simplicity to drive this car, isn't it? It's just easy.
Well, that's it. All around visibility is very good. You've got auto dimming mirrors, 360-degree camera.
I mean, we've got full leather as well. We're very comfortable, as you can see, practical for 4 people, especially on, say, a corporate journey. Decent boot space, and overall it's the full package, isn't it? You can see now why the 3 Series has always sold so well. With the 3 Series, there's a range of trims to choose from. You can get an M Sport, you can get this model, you can also get a range of engines, gearboxes, and they're even bringing out a hybrid. And we may well have just got a sneak peek at that yesterday.
Overall, the new 3 Series lives up to the name. It's exactly what you want from a compact executive car.
This certainly is a proud addition to the 3 Series range. It's comfortable, it's practical, it's very, very well built, and you've even got a sport mode when you're feeling a little more spirited.
What's better than a BMW Premium Saloon? A premium saloon that has a sport trim, of course. With a 4-cylinder, 2-litre turbocharged diesel engine and an 8-speed automatic gearbox, this executive saloon has plenty to offer without putting too large a hole in your pocket. With prices from just under £33,000, this car goes from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 8.6 seconds and delivers 320 Nm of torque. It's Euro 6 and NCAP 5 too. The model we have here costs just over £38,500 with optional extras. Standard features include 17-inch alloy wheels, all-round parking sensors, reversing camera and active guard, which is a safety kit that gives you pedestrian warning, lane departure and cruise control with braking function. Optional extras include electric sunroof, power tailgate, electric front seats with lumbar support, heated steering wheel, parking assist plus, and enhanced Bluetooth with wireless charging, to name but a few. The BMW 318D Sport Saloon is spacious, sporty and very comfortable. Exactly how you would expect an executive saloon to be.